What is up, you guys? Ryan Brewer back here, the host of Michael Myers Reacts. Now, before we get into this, once again, I got to make sure that the live stream sounds good. I can't even talk. Want to make sure that the live stream sounds good. I do this every episode, and it looks like it sounds pretty. Yep, it sounds good. It might be a little off or choppy. I don't know for sure. But before we get into watching The Thing, I want to throw this across to you guys, this idea. Let me know in the comment section down below or in the live chat if you guys would buy merch of the channel, of course. I have made these shirts. These are just for fun. These are not official, but here's one shirt here that says Michael Myers Reacts with my logo, which I'll probably make a new logo because that's not my official logo. It's just something I've been using for a long time. And also I got a shirt for the horror movie nights, if you guys can see that there. But yeah, let me know in the comment section down below or in the live chat if you guys would purchase merch for this channel. But yeah, we are watching John Carpenter's The Thing. So if you guys want to watch along with me, get your DVDs out, your Blu-rays, your VHS, your laser discs, your streaming, even though I'm not down for streaming. However you got this movie, pop it in. We're about to watch it, and I'm excited because The Thing is one of my favorite horror movies of all time. Definitely in my top 5. Speaking of top 5, I know I have a top 5 favorite horror movie video on this channel, but I'm probably going to be making a updated one here soon, maybe tomorrow. I'm not sure when. But definitely stay tuned for that. So let's just get into the movie. I'm going to start it in 3, 2, 1, now. All right, I've pressed play, hoping this is loud enough. I love that line. I'm going to turn this up a little bit because I don't think you guys can hear it. But I am watching John Carpenter's The Thing. I have the collector's edition here on Blu-ray, which, in my opinion, is the best way to own this movie because of all the special features. I mean, there's literally a separate disc full of special features. So you can't go wrong with this. Like, if you guys don't own The Thing and you have a Blu-ray player, pick up the collector's edition. But that's what I'm watching it on, and I'm very excited to do this one because, as I said, this is one of my favorite horror movies ever. I'm just hoping I'll be able to hear this because, obviously, I'm talking over it, doing a live commentary. Right now I'm at the opening credits here, so if you guys are watching along. If you guys aren't watching along when I'm live, that's fine. You guys can always come back and watch it as a video. The director of photography, Dean Cundy. But yeah, I'm excited. I love this movie. Let me know in the comment section down below if you guys are a fan of this movie. If you do like The Thing, also leave a like on this live stream or video, however you're watching it. But yeah, I'm thinking about merch. I don't know yet. I don't know if I'm going to do it anytime soon. I'm just kind of toying with the idea. So nothing's official yet, so don't think you can purchase anything because you can't. Of course, this movie is directed by the great John Carpenter. I love it. This Blu-ray is absolutely beautiful. That's why I would recommend getting this Blu-ray. Oh no, it's a spaceship. One of my favorite horror movies. This movie doesn't get old. John Carpenter is 100% my favorite director of all time because his movies are just flawless. I love his movies. John Carpenter's The Thing. And the opening title card to this, like the actual title of the movie, it's so cool. John Carpenter's amazing. I love John Carpenter, honestly. He gave us so many great movies, horror movies. He has a few non-horror movies. They're all great. Antarctica, winter of 1982. Actually, a year before they started filming this movie, John was looking for locations. So he was looking for locations a year before they even started this movie. But he has some amazing shots. This is where the helicopter goes over the hill. I love how, like, I would never live in Antarctica or in a cold climate like that, but I love how it looks. Like, these shots that John gets in this opening scene are absolutely amazing. Like, seriously, I love them. I believe on one of the documentaries or the special features from this Blu-ray, I believe they said that they were like borderline of Antarctica or something like that. Like, they're not actually like really in art. Well, I don't know. I have to watch that interview again. It's one of the interviews on this this thing here. Disc 2 is the interview stuff. I don't know if you guys can see that, but if you're watching this as a video, you could pause it and read that if you want. And obviously, this movie has Kurt Russell in it, and he's an amazing actor as R.J. McReady. I love McReady. It's a cool name. But yeah, the helicopter's about to. Oh no, this is where they follow the dog. The dog in the beginning here. Yeah, this is shot beautifully. This Blu-ray is great. I have not seen the thing on DVD. I watched it on TV years ago, and I mean years ago, and I enjoyed the movie. But this Blu-ray looks so good. Scream Factory never disappoints. That's what I'm saying. If you guys don't own certain horror movies, see if Scream Factory has them. Because if they do, I would 100% recommend it. I thought he was going to shoot the dog when I first seen this a long time ago. You're not going to, you can't hit the dog. You can't hit it. I thought he was going to kill the dog is what I mean. Yeah, this movie shot so good. John Carpenter, just amazing. I really don't know what else to say about John Carpenter. Even though my favorite horror movie of all time is Halloween, and of course that's also directed by John Carpenter, this is up there. If Halloween didn't exist, my favorite John Carpenter movie would be The Thing. And I think a lot of people would agree with me because this movie is just spectacular. I love it. It would definitely be probably my favorite. What's up, Horror Princess? Welcome to the stream. This is the American base. Isn't those people in the helicopter like Russians or something? Because I know McReady is at the American base. I was so stressed about the dog. Little did I know it was guilty. Oh, man. The Thing is Carpenter's second best movie, in my opinion. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I would agree with that. The Thing's absolutely amazing. Kurt Russell was great for this role, too. And, of course, Kurt Russell came back in '86 for Big Trouble in Little China. So John Carpenter and Kurt Russell had to have, you know, a pretty decent friendship or whatever, which is really cool. I mean, bringing somebody back is, you know, it's cool. Man, this movie is so great. I mean, shooting out there, I mean, I know they probably, you know, they had probably like a bus or somewhere that they stayed, but shooting out there had to suck sometimes. Like, sometimes the actors probably woke up and they were like, "Oh, really? I have to deal with this today." But you know, if I was on set of The Thing in '82, if I was alive in '82 and a part of this movie, I mean, I would just have to deal with it because this movie's great. I don't know. I love Christine. Christine is another really great movie, and of course, They Live is great, but They Live is not better than The Thing. No way. Christine either. I don't think Christine is either. And Escape from LA and New York, yeah. No, none of those beat The Thing, in my opinion. The Thing is probably my second favorite John Carpenter movie. Number 3 would probably be They Live, because They Live is a really good movie as well. What are you doing? Try to turn this up a little bit. Like, I want to be able to hear it because I'm talking over it, but I also don't want to get copyright strike. So if it's too loud, let me know. Like, if you guys can hear it, like, really good, let me know. Even though I'm talking over it, which should blare some of it out, whatever. Blare something. What am I saying? I don't even know what I'm saying sometimes. I was not prepared for this live stream. It's weird. Another horror movie night on a Sunday. The last one was on a Tuesday, and this one was on a Sunday, and these are scheduled for Wednesdays and Saturdays. But I am going back to once a week, so there'll probably be every Saturday night at 8. So next Saturday, I'll be doing Horror Movie Night Episode 7, and I'm going to talk about that a little more at the end of this episode. So stay tuned for that. Christine in top 5. Yeah, probably. But Christine's not better than The Thing. Not in my opinion. This movie's just so good. That guy right there, when the dog jumped on that guy right there, I can't remember his name in the movie, but he actually is like scared of dogs. And he was talking about that scene in an interview. He was like, you can kind of tell he was kind of like, why are you jumping on me like that? Well, bye-bye, helicopter. It went boom. It's gone. Aren't they Russians, right? They're Russians, right? Oh, shot him in the leg. The effects in this movie are really good, too. Obviously, we're not there yet, but the effects are just, by all means, amazing. No way the thing. Oh, wait. That's like I'm trying to be consistent, but then I never am. Oh, you're better at well, thanks. I try to be consistent as well, but stuff doesn't always work out. I try to make up for it, which is what I'm doing today, making up for yesterday, because I was supposed to do this yesterday. Like, it was planned out, ready to go, and I just moved it to today. No Way thing is way better, I think, than what? Christine? Because if you're saying Christine, yes, it's better than Christine, in my opinion. But yeah, consistency, there we go, can be hard sometimes. Like, I really understand it. Like, sometimes you can have a video out once a day for a week and then be gone for a month. And yeah, it's hard. I try to stay consistent. I do these live streams. I do videos. I may have a video tomorrow, actually, as I was talking about earlier in the stream. But yeah, I mean, that's the key of YouTube. Like, I'm not a successful YouTuber, and I'm not here to say I am, but to get more people to subscribe, you have to be consistent, and you have to, just do what you do, be yourself, and they'll slowly start to come in. Like, you have to have patience if you're a YouTuber, because it's not going to happen overnight. It's not even going to happen within months. Like, you're not going to have a whole bunch in 2 months if you're just doing YouTube, or if you've been doing YouTube and you're never that consistent. You know what I mean? But it is very hard. It can be. It really can. But if you have the chance to do something on your YouTube channel or whatever you do it. You know what I mean? Just do it. If you have the time, do it. Like, that's all I have to say. Dude, Mac Reddy is awesome, though. Kurt Russell looks cool, like, in this. Like, he's got the beard going on. Like, he definitely fits in this atmosphere of this movie. And I love that cover. Like, I switched it to the original. But this, I need to get this poster. I need to get the Thing poster and hang it up somewhere in the room, the man cave, if you will, whatever you want to call this. But I need to get that poster. I might order one, honestly, because this is just classic. That's just amazing right there. I might do that. I don't know. I'll check eBay or something for it. Nobody. Yep, nobody. Too far out. I haven't been able to reach anybody in 2 weeks. Yeah, it can. Yeah, discouraging. Yeah, it can be. They had a video game on PS2 of The Thing. Oh, I never played the game. I've seen the movie, of course, a long time ago, but I've never played the game. But yeah, it can be. I mean, you could get it. I guess you could say you could let yourself down, but don't let it bother you if you can't be. Because I mean, if you really can't be consistent, then what can you do? That'd be awesome to have a poster. I think I am going to get the poster of The Thing. I think that's going to be the last poster I get, because I could definitely make room for it. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Oh, was this the guy? This was the guy who was shot, right, on the table. I'm sorry, I was talking to you guys. But the makeup effects are so good in this movie. Who even does the makeup effect? I gotta look it up, because the person who does the makeup effects in this is just great, absolutely great. Especially when we get to the Thing, like when somebody becomes the Thing or the dogs or whatever, it's really cool. Let's see. Makeup artist. Seriously hate notifications on this computer. Robin did it. He's still alive. He's 60 years old. He looks familiar to me. I don't know. Maybe he's done other projects, but he looks kind of familiar to me, honestly. I love the setting of this movie too. Like, they're out in the middle of Antarctica, and this thing, that's why it's called The Thing. It's cool. I like that. That's really smart. John Carpenter is a genius when it comes to horror, as well as Wes Craven and Stephen King. You can't go wrong with all three of them, personally. Even George Romero. I mean, you can't. You just can't go wrong. I mean, everyone has their downfalls in their career. I mean, you can find a John Carpenter movie that's probably like, eh. Wes Craven movie, it's like, eh. You know, it's like that with everybody. Just like Stephen King has some books that are eh, but you know, overall, it's good stuff. You can't be perfect at everything you do, even though John Carpenter's pretty close because his movies are really good. Nice. Would you agree that this is one of the best sci-fi horror movies? Yeah, for sure. Definitely one of the best. In the top five at least. Well, actually top 10 at least. This is, in my opinion, I mean, it's all about opinion at the end of the day. Not everyone's going to agree with what you say. But in my opinion, yes, this is one of the best sci-fi horror movies ever. It's funny too because it's weird because when I did the first 5 horror movie nights, the sun was already going down, but literally like 2 minutes before I went live, the sun just went down. So this time change is going to be a little weird for me because it's usually dark out. So if you guys see like a little light back there, not now, but like in the beginning, it's weird. It doesn't even feel like it's 8 o'clock to me. It feels like it's 7 or something. Ooh, Superstition by Stevie Wonder. I love it. Can't do it. I don't know if it even sounds. Hey, I love it. I'm glad John Carpenter put that song in the movie. That's a really good song. If you guys haven't heard that song, play it. Stevie Wonder's really great. Who hasn't heard it though? Like that's crazy. If you haven't heard that, I don't know what you're doing. I need to look up the soundtrack to this movie and play it because I don't think I've ever played the soundtrack to the thing. John Carpenter's style of directing is so good too, man. It's like when you watch a John Carpenter movie, you can kind of tell it's a John Carpenter movie, if that makes sense. Like you're watching it and it feels like a John Carpenter movie. So, you know, that's pretty cool. That dog's a husky, right? It's a pretty dog. I like that dog. Carpenter remade the thing because the original was playing it. Yeah, John Carpenter. This is a remake, yes, but this is more of a reimagining, I would say, because it's not like a real remake. Because the original thing was something different than this. It's great. The score, John Carpenter's scores are always great. When can you go wrong with a John Carpenter score? Like if you ever see a movie or a horror movie or whatever it is, has music by John Carpenter, you really can't go wrong with it. Smoke from that helicopter that blew up, I think. I would have loved to have been on set of this. Yeah, huskies are beautiful. I thought it was a husky. Oh no, that's the. Is that like the Russian base that blew up? See, I don't remember honestly. I watched this movie like last week, but I literally recently just owned this Blu-ray, so I haven't been watching it a lot like I used to. Well, I didn't even watch it a lot, but I've seen it a good 4 or 5 times before owning it. So I need to watch it a lot more, but I really wanted to do this because I absolutely love this movie. Every time I watch it, I have fun. I'll probably zone out. You guys be like, say something! Like in Halloween 2018, say something! I'm like, I'm watching the movie! You guys think I'm on crack, probably. It's all right. It's all right. Say something! Mac ready. Kurt Russell's awesome in this movie. I don't think I could see anybody else playing Mac ready. I think Kurt Russell, that's it. I couldn't see anybody else doing it. Isn't there something coming out here maybe this year or next year where they got like extra footage? Is it from this movie or is it a whole new like movie? I don't know. I read something on Bloody Disgusting that there was like new footage found, I think, of this movie. I don't know. I think. I think it's this movie. I don't remember. Maybe it's the original. Something of the thing has like footage found or something. It's okay. I'm on crack every day. Huh, okay. John Carpenter, Alan Howarth, and Harry. Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. The guy who did the Friday the 13th score. At first, I was like, hey, wait, what? But yeah, he did really good too. I forgot to plug in my computer. Freaking battery. Don't die. I'll be back. Crap. 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 Get out. Son of a cheesecake. Oh my god. Flip and flip. I'm so sorry about that. I saved it. Woo! A second. Well, I got to do some people. I'll check in later if I'm done. All right, great. You're welcome back anytime. Oh, they're froze. I missed some of the movie. Stupid charger. You don't think like even before the stream, I was like, I gotta plug in my charger, and I completely forget. So, see your live cut. You guys get to see all that. Oh, I ran. Oh my gosh! Notification. Son of a cheesecake. Yeah, I'm random. Live stream fail. That's what happens when you're live. You forget stuff, man. It's live. It's uncut. You see all of it. It's raw. But it's charging now, so we're clear. We're good. Nothing's gonna happen. Hopefully, even though I think it's laggy a little bit now. I don't know. Buzz, why is it lagging? Because these stupid notifications. I really need a new laptop. So I apologize for that, but we're back on track now. So. Anything? Yeah, this movie's kind of a slow burn movie also, kind of like Halloween. But this one picks up faster. Well, Halloween isn't really, that's not a good example. This movie's a slow burn, but not really, because it does, once you get into it, you're into it. Like once things start popping off, they start popping off. So, but overall, I would consider this a slow burn. Because obviously there's not much going on yet other than that shootout we had in the beginning with the Russian dude or whatever. I think they're Russian. I really don't know. Or Russian guy. There's only one. Well, I thought there was two. No, there's more than one. I don't know. I'm already forgetting. But, oh, yeah, this is where they found that ice bath looking thing. You guys know what I'm talking about. If you're watching along with me, you know what I'm talking about. I forgot to put my headphones in. Okay. I don't know how I forgot my charger, though. Like, I meant to do that beforehand, and I'm sitting here watching the clock count down for when I'm supposed to go live, and I'm like, oh, about to go live, and then I forget the charger. Like, oh, what an idiot. Then my battery starts dying. Child's Play is a slow burn. Prom Night is 100% a slow burn. Very much a slow burn. Child's Play as well, but Child's Play, I think, is a better example to compare this to, because, like, once you get into Child's Play, when Chucky is, when Andy's mom picks up the doll and she finds there's no batteries, like, once you're in it, as well as the Thing. Like, once stuff starts popping off, you're in it. Like, there's no turning back. So Child's Play is a good example, but Prom Night is 100% a slow burn, very much a slow burn movie, because that movie doesn't start popping off till like 15 minutes before the movie actually ends, maybe 20 minutes. It's been a little bit since I've seen that movie, but yeah, that's a real slow burn movie. Dead bodies. It's not pretty. It's not pretty. Let me know in the comment section down below or the live chat what you guys think of John Carpenter's The Thing. Personally, one of my favorite horror movies ever. And I will definitely be doing a video, an updated top 5 favorite horror movie video, probably tomorrow. Probably. I'm not going to say that I'm doing it tomorrow, but probably tomorrow, because my top 5 has changed since I believe I did that video May of 2019. So my thoughts have definitely changed. I wonder how it was to work with John Carpenter, because, obviously I've never worked with John Carpenter, but I wonder that about a lot of directors like Wes Craven or George. How would it be to work with these iconic directors? 64 minutes into the movie's first kill of of prom night. Yeah, see, that's like really far into the movie. Ah, these effects are so good. Was this a guy who was the thing, or what is this? I forget. This was the thing that was in the ice bath, right, or something? Not the ice bath, but you know what I'm saying. I love the steam coming off of it. It's really cool. Yeah, this was somebody who was the thing, and of course they turn into this weird creature thing. It's the thing. It's literally the thing. You know what I mean? Which one is the best director of all time? John Carpenter, in my opinion. John Carpenter is my favorite director ever. Now, don't get me wrong. I love Wes Craven. I love George Romero, but 100% John Carpenter is my favorite. Oh, the steam coming off of it's so cool. It's really nasty looking. Like you can see like the slime on it. Ugh. Oh, okay, yeah. See, this was somebody who was the thing because it has like two heads smashed together or mashed together. I like that. That's cool. That was great. It's just the effects are just so good. You know, this movie bombed in theaters. Yeah, that happened. Like I said on Horror Movie Night episode 3 with Army of Darkness. Classic horror movies that we all love in the future sometimes bombed when they first came out, but now they're just huge. And actually, I do remember that because in the special features of this Blu-ray, they were talking about how the movie bombed and it became, more popular as the years went on. I believe, if I'm right, this went against E.T. Or no, this came out and then a week later E.T. came out. So I think E.T. would have a play in why this didn't do as well. Maybe. I don't know. But I believe E.T. came out a week after that, they said, or a week before the movie. One of the two. You guys know what I'm talking about. You've seen the interview or the special features that I'm talking about. Digging in the body, getting the guts and all the nastiness out. It's gross. The heart attack scene, though. Yeah, the heart attack scene's cool. There's a lot of great scenes in this movie that you can't go wrong with. If you're looking for a good time, pop in The Thing or just any John Carpenter movie in that case. Oh, it's so nasty. It looks so real. Like when they're pulling out like the insides. Oh, those heads mashed together too are so cool. Looks really good. Tom Savini is my favorite special effects makeup guy, but this dude did really good. Robin did great. Thumbs up for Robin for doing the effects in The Thing. Yeah, E.T. came out in 82. Yeah, so it came out a week before this movie or a week after this movie, and I think that has a big reason why it bombed. But obviously now it's a huge film. Like everybody knows The Thing. If you tell somebody, hey, John Carpenter's The Thing, they'll be like, oh, I know what that is. That's why you can't really go off of box office numbers to declare if a movie's good or not. Because if the movie bombs in theaters, doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad movie. So, you really just have to watch it and get your opinion on the movie and not listen to the critics or the box office numbers. Have you seen In the Mouth of Madness? No, I have not. I've heard of it. I haven't seen every John Carpenter movie, but I've seen a majority of John Carpenter's movies, and I really like everything he's done. A lot, especially his 80s work. I mean, almost all of his best films came out in the 80s anyways. Because, yeah, just most of them, his best films were mostly in the 80s. I don't know, was Mouth of Madness in the 80s or no? Oh, this is that dog scene. This scene right here when I forget his name, the guy with the beard, not Mac Ready, but the other guy with the beard who's walking with the husky on the scene, if you're watching along with me. I actually seen on the interview, they said that it took them literally weeks to get that dog to like follow him to the cage. It took them a while to get this shot is what I remember. So I just had to say that. I like to throw in fun facts on these as well. So I know the dogs, this is where it starts to pop off really. We're about 30 minutes in the live stream. So I would say about probably 40 minutes into the movies when stuff really starts popping off because the dogs become the thing first, really. Even though they found the Russian guy or whatever guy from wherever. Was it the bath thing, the ice bath, whatever? It's not really an ice bath. I'm just calling it that. But they found him with the faces smashed together. So, but he wasn't alive. Like the dogs become the thing, and it's cool. You guys know what I'm talking about if you've seen the movie. You've seen his best. No, man, it was 94 or 95, I think. Yeah, I haven't seen much of his late. I love when the dog's face just rips open and you can see the skull and it just falls off. That's nasty. That's really cool. It's got like a giant tongue. That's weird. When the dog's face just opens like that, oh, that's nasty. Then the legs coming out of the body like a giant spider or something. I'd be freaking out too, dog. I don't blame that dog for wanting out of that cage now because that's just nasty. That's gruesome. Village of the Damned. Have you heard of that one? Village of the Damned. I don't know. And he's spraying stuff at the dog. It's nasty. I don't know what he's spraying, honestly, but I don't blame that dog for wanting to get out of that cage because that's bad. What is his name in the movie? It's bothering me. The guy who I was talking about where they had to shoot with that dog for a week or so to get him to follow him. I'm going to look it up because it's bothering me, and that's what happens when you forget names. I will say one thing. I'm getting better with names, but I'm still pretty bad with names. I'll just admit that. So I'm going to look it up because I know what the guy looks like. Clark. Okay, I got to remember that. Clark is the guy who was walking with the dog, and Clark is now seeing the dog pretty much screwed up. Not the dog that he was walking with, the dog that is the thing. Great effects in this or Village of the Damned. I think it's all practical. Oh, the effects in this are practical. Yes. Yeah, 100% practical. Pull that fire alarm, Mac. Ready? I'm just going to call him Mac. I don't want to say that every time. I don't know what the hell's in there, but it's weird and pissed off. Hey, it's true. It's mad, and it's ugly, and it needs to get taken care of, okay? I don't even know what I would do if I seen that. If you seen a dog that had legs coming out of its body and its head was literally split open with like a long tongue, what are you going to do? And it's spraying nastiness at you? Like, what do you do? I don't know what I would do. Yes, it's all practical effects in the thing. Matt gonna shoot it. Oh, now it's not even a dog, pretty much. Okay, well, it's still a dog. It's cool how the thing can imitate what it was trying to be. Like, if it gets inside your body, it can imitate you. It could look like you. It can sound like you. That's pretty cool because they stopped it before it became the dog again. Because right here, now it's starting to look more like a dog because it's trying to imitate what it was. You know what I mean? So, like, if it got inside of me, it would try to look like me and imitate me. And they stopped it before it could be the dog. And I'm telling you, it's ugly. It's bad. You guys know what I'm talking about if you're watching along with me. Carpenter, I think, is retired from directing. Last movie was the Ward from 10 years ago. Yeah, I think he's done with movies as well. I know that he's doing the music for Halloween Kills and Halloween Ends. And, of course, he did it for 2018 Halloween. But I think it'd be cool if John Carpenter came back for, like, one more horror film, one more modern-day short horror film, and something that was original. I would be all down for that. If John Carpenter came out and he was like, hey, I'm going to do one more short horror film that's original, I'm down for it. Like, I wish he would make a new movie. He might. You know, you never know. John Carpenter's in his early 70s. I believe he's like 71. So, I mean, he's still capable of probably directing one more movie. Oh, that's nasty. These effects are, like, super, super good. Flamethrower takes care of everything. You got a problem, you get a flamethrower, man. You burn them. You burn it. Flamethrower always works. He still could. He's not that old. Not really, you know. He could definitely probably, if he really wanted to, he could probably put out 2 to 3 more movies, honestly. I don't think he will, but if he really wanted to, he could definitely put out 2 to 3 more movies, and I would be all down for it. And if they were horror movies. Now, I'm cool with him doing non-horror movies, but I think he should come back and do a couple short horror movies. Like, Like an hour and 30-minute movie or an hour and 20-minute movie. Just do another horror movie, John Carpenter. That's what we all. I really want to see him do another horror movie. What's the doctor's name again? Crap. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just so bad with names. I'm gonna look up the doctor's name now. I should just leave this pulled up here on Google. Dr. Blair is his name. So we got Clark, Mac, Dr. Blair, Childs is his name, Gary, Palmer. All right. Well, Dr. Blair is the doctor. So if anybody was wondering, because Kurt Russell with a flamethrower is just awesome. Yeah, Kurt Russell in general is awesome. He's a great actor. Like I said, I really wouldn't have asked for anyone else to play Mac but Kurt Russell. He's perfect for this role. In my opinion, he's perfect for it. It's so nasty. Is this the this is still the person, right? With the two heads that he's looking at, or is this the dog now? But I thought they burnt the dog. I don't remember. I'm not good with names from that. Oh yeah, Windows, yeah. He said it tries to imitate them, tries to absorb them and like imitate them, like. So you really don't know what is the thing or who is the thing, and that's why later on in this movie they take the test to see whose blood would scatter or whatever, because they want to know who's the thing and who's not the thing, which was pretty smart, obviously. Imitation. It could be a scary thing. That is so cool how like it wasn't fully the dog yet, but it was like trying to be the dog. And like you kind of see it in transition of the thing turning into the dog. Really weird. Like that's cool to me. I like that. It's probably because of the stupid the notifications popping up. So it's so ridiculous. Nope, dog wasn't put into the kennel until last night. Dr. Blair thinking that Kurt is the thing, but he's not. Or Clark, not Kurt. What am I saying? I'm trying to say Kurt Russell's real name. His name's Clark in this. For some reason, Kurt Russell and Patrick Swayze kind of look like each other in a way. I don't know. I don't see it. Dr. Blair thinks freaking Clark is the thing. You can tell. He didn't say it, but you can tell because he's like, you didn't tell me that dog was in the kennel until last night? Yeah, you a little suspicious, Dr. Blair. I know in 2011 there was a movie called The Thing as well, which is a prequel to this movie. I don't know if it explains how the thing, like the origin of the or whatever. I don't know. Movie, so I don't know anything about the notification. I don't know why it won't, honestly. I wish this would quit lagging. Like, it's really making me mad. I'm watching a movie, by the way, because I don't want people to think, oh, you're frozen! You're frozen! Get it, Frozen, the thing, because they're in Antarctica. Not funny? Oh, okay. But, yeah, I'm watching a movie, so it's kind of like, it's, yeah, yeah, a little bit of an awkward silence sometimes, I guess. That hat looks really weird on Kurt Russell. If you're watching along with me, when he put on, like, that cowboy hat or whatever, yeah, just leave it off, bro. Just leave it off. John Carpenter really can get some of the best shots ever, though. Like this shot right here with the helicopter, this is so good. I just can't get over these shots. I know I keep blabbing about how John Carpenter's shots look so good, but they really do look good. You know what I'm talking about if you've seen the movie, if you're watching along with me. I really love his shots. That's why he's my favorite director. I like other horror directors, but John Carpenter's just so good. Antarctica Research Program. So they're out there doing research because it says it on the side of the helicopter. Oh, yeah, that's that spaceship you seen in the beginning of the movie. It must have landed in Antarctica, apparently. Why did the spaceship in the beginning kind of look like the Millennium Falcon, though, from Star Wars? I don't know. I'm expecting Han Solo to pop. Oh, this is really Hoth, ain't it? Man, I never owned this movie in my life. Like, I need it. I'm waiting for it. Yeah, how do you not own the thing? Like, are you what? All right, then. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know how you're living life without this movie. I want to start watching it more than I did since I finally I've seen it in the past. It's just my first time owning it. I watched it on TV. All stop lagging. I don't know why it keeps doing. I really need to upgrade this whole live stream thing I'm doing. I need to get a new live because it's just really lagging. It sucks. So I apologize for that if you guys are watching this as a video or even as a live stream. But who agrees with me? Wearing that whatever hat that is, the cowboy. No, doesn't look good. Doesn't should probably take it off. Dead Meat said that in his video. Yeah, like it does look like the Millennium Falcon from Star Wars. This is Hoth, pretty much. It's yeah. It's a little different than the Millennium Falcon. I'm just joking, obviously. Oh, okay, duh. So the thing came from the spaceship. Whatever was in the spaceship is the thing. I'm remembering now. It's all coming back to me. Sometimes it takes me a minute for it to come back to me. You froze like Antarctica. I know. I don't know why I keep doing that. I keep freezing like Antarctica. It's not fun. Let me know in the comment section down below or in the live chat who your guys' favorite character is in the thing. Mine's obviously Mac. Probably a lot of people will say that, but just let me know in the comment section down below or the live chat because I'd really like to know who your guys' favorite character is in the thing. They took pieces from the spaceship. His name's McCready. I thought it was Mac Ready. Oh, it's I feel really stupid now. It's McCready, not Mac Ready. I'm just going to call him Mac, okay? I apologize. We're almost 45 minutes in the stream, and I've been calling him Mac Ready. It's McCready, but I'm just going to call him Mac, okay? I'm just going to call him Mac. That's probably easier. Yeah, okay? I know his real name now. Chill. Don't kill me. I'm going to call him Mac. I'm going to call him Mac. But Mac is my favorite character. It's a video game looking thing. Cell Intruder. Oh, they're trying to sell. Okay, yeah, they're trying to figure out what the thing actually is. They're doing tests to see why the thing could imitate the dog or whatever. Yeah, Mac. Kurt Russell's character is Mac. I was saying Mac Ready. I don't know why. I thought it was Mac Ready. I'm calling Mac. I'm just gonna call him Mac. I think that'll be just call him Mac. That's all I'm gonna say. That's a lot easier anyways. Yeah, so they're trying to figure out why. Okay, I see now. They're pretty much showing it here. The thing imitates cells, which can make it form into whatever it's trying to form as. As imitation. This really is an imitation horror movie. It's a creature. Could you even call it a creature? I guess you could say it's almost like a disease that can imitate anything that it like touches or whatever or is inside. It's kind of confusing. This is pretty much an imitation horror movie, which is kind of scary because you really wouldn't know who is who and who's the thing. That's the scary part. Entire world population infected. So wait, it's pretty much saying that everyone is infected with this in the world other than them. Oh, this is where Dr. Blair starts going crazy. He like tries to kill him. Mac just drinking. Best time to take a drink when you're stuck in the middle of Antarctica and the thing's going around. You don't know who's who. Might as well take a drink. Kurt Russell's a great actor. I know I said that, but he really is a great actor. I don't know what Kurt Russell's been up to these days. I don't even think he does horror movies anymore, as far as I know. Maybe he does. Maybe he's involved with something. I don't even know how I'm gonna see how old Kurt Russell is because I'm kind of curious. He's probably around John Carpenter's age, I would think. He's 68, so he's a little younger than John Carpenter. It's a creature type, yeah, but it's also imitation because that creature imitates whatever it's inside of. So, I mean, yeah, it's a creature, but it's more of an imitation horror movie because you don't know who's who, and that's the scary part of this movie is not knowing who is who. Because if you put yourself in Mac's situation or Clark, any of these guys' situation, you don't know who's who. So either way, that's pretty creepy. But yeah, it's pretty. I wouldn't consider this creature though. Like it's not like I don't know the Jaws. It's an image. Is it even really considered a creature though? Because it's imitating. Like it's not. I know it can stop in between before it actually is fully imitating whatever it's trying to imitate and look weird. But technically, is that a creature? It's really like a disease almost. It's weird. It's getting late and I could use a drink. Tom Atkins says that in Season of the Witch. Yeah, it's getting late and I could use a drink. Tom Atkins is another great actor. And trust me, I'll be watching a few movies that he's in on the horror movie nights. Can't trust anyone. No, if you're in this situation, you can't trust. You definitely can't trust anyone. The blood just dripping off of that is nasty. You guys know what I'm talking about if you're watching along. I feel bad for the people. See, this is what sucks about YouTube. You can't show the movie, which sucks because you guys, those of you who are just listening or watching this, is like, what are you talking about, bro? I'm trying to commentate it the best I can and have fun. But I realize this series probably won't be for everyone. Not everyone's going to like the horror movie nights, which is fine. That's why Max shoots the guy in the movie. Yeah. You can't trust anybody. Like, he didn't want to take the test, right? The guy that Max shots didn't want to take the test, I think. Yeah, because he's like, are you going to shoot me or something? Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's been a while. I haven't seen it since like last week. And like I said, I don't watch this as much as I did, which I should. I don't know why. I have a pretty decent horror collection, but I don't watch it as much as I should. And I know I'm not the only one. I need to watch it more than I do. My collection I have plenty of great movies that I need to watch more. The blood is so good in this. Night of the Creeps. I will probably do Night of the Creeps for a horror movie night, but not yet, obviously. I'll probably also do Season of the Witch for a horror movie night. Oh, he's dead. What's his name? I'm so. It sucks when you don't remember names. Like, that's why you have a cell phone. Because people like me go retarded and they can't remember names. Was that Palmer that just died? If you guys are watching along with, I don't know. No, it was not. It was George. George Bennings. George is dead. The Thing got George. He's dead. He's the first guy who dies in this movie from The Thing, not counting the body they found, the Russian body or whoever that was. Out of this group, George is the first guy to die in this movie. He's in a movie may have seen called Panic Cop. Tom Atkins, I'm talking about, or Maniac Cop. Why did I say Panic? I've heard of Maniac Cop, but I haven't seen it. George's hands, bro. What happened to your hands? He's like, raw. That's weird. Mac gonna kill him. Just burn him. Use that flare and just burn him. Yeah, he's the first character in the out of this group to become the Thing. Is George, and he's burning. Got y'all a little bonfire. Now you can stay warm though. I mean, yeah, there's no way you could help him. I think now this is where they know that things are going to get real, and they know that people can become the Thing because obviously George was the first one to be the Thing and die. This movie's going by fast, man. I'm about 50, almost 52 minutes into the stream. This movie's quick paced. It is a slow burn, in my opinion. I don't know. I don't know if I would consider this a slow burn actually, but it's a pretty quick paced movie, which kind of it doesn't go by too fast. I mean, we still have a lot left of the movie. It's quick paced, in my opinion. Oh man, that movie has a series. Yeah, I know. Maniac Cop has 3. Yeah, 3 movies. I was just about to say that. There's 3 movies. I haven't seen them though. Is Tom Atkins in all 3 Maniac Cops, or is he just in the original? I don't know. Yeah, Mac with the flamethrower, just awesome. I love that the flamethrower is the main weapon in this movie, though, of to protect yourself, pretty much. At least for Mac, like at least it's not just your regular gun, like it's a freaking torch, a flamethrower, flamethrower. I tell you, man, I have my moments. It just there you go. It's like torture, no flamethrower. Sure, that's all of them. They know now. They know this is serious. They're like, we got to get rid of everything that is infected by the Thing and burn it because obviously they know they're at risk now because of George's death. I don't know. Maybe this is kind of a slow burn though because George didn't die till almost an hour into the movie, which because we're almost an hour into the stream. Just the first. Oh, cool. I might check out Maniac Cop. I don't know. I haven't been watching any new horror movies lately, which is weird because I used to do that. I used to sometimes I'll get on Tubi or just anything that's free and try to watch some new horror movies, and I haven't done that lately, so I need to do that. That might be one on the list. I don't know yet. Now they can't find Dr. Blair. This is the scene where he shoots at them, I think, here in a second. Because he don't trust anybody. Mac's leather jacket is awesome. For the longest time, I've always wanted a leather jacket, and now all of a sudden, I want a jean jacket. I don't know why. I like those are probably my 2 favorite jackets, leather and jean. I don't know. That was random to say on the stream, but that's the truth. It's horror with a little comedy. Ah, okay. I don't mind horror comedy, so I don't know. I might check it out sometime. Wish my beard would grow like Max. Max's beard is cool, man. My beard's nothing. Compared to his, at least, my beard's nothing. That one is called Bandage of Science. I think one is called Bandage of Science. So we got Maniac Cop Bandage of Science. Is that what you're saying? Because that's a weird title or subtitle. I don't know. That's weird. Helicopter's all screwed up. You're not flying out anytime soon. Definitely not flying out. Yeah, this is where the doctor starts shooting at him because he doesn't trust anyone. Run, Mac! He's got a gun! Get back! Obviously. Don't get shot. He is crazy. Nobody gets in and out of here. Nobody. Just smashing all the stuff. Yeah, he's lost it. Yep, Dr. Blair has lost it. Jeez, man. I like how Mac, like technically, I wouldn't say he's the leader right away. It kind of leads up to Mac becoming the leader. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Like he's not the main leader. They're all just kind of there working. Oh, badge of silence. Okay, I see what you're saying. I was about to say badge of science. What? Yeah, badge of silence. That makes more sense now. That's not a bad subtitle. I'll say that. At first I was confused. I was like, science? What are you talking about? Trying to use some cover with a table. Okay, Blair. Come on, man. You don't want to hurt anybody. Just shoots him. Well, shoots at him. He didn't get shot. He throws the pistol. He's freaking crazy. I think this right here, I don't know. Mac really doesn't become the like official leader till later on in the movie. When they do the test and everything, pretty much when Mac gets fed up with everything. Maniac Cop might be on Tubi. I believe it is. I think I've seen it on there before. Well, I didn't watch it, but I believe I've seen it on there when I was like, scrolling through it. So I forget who is the Thing next. George is dead. He was the first one to go. Dr. Blair is going insane. But I don't remember who has it next. Is it Clark? No, I don't think it's Clark. I know Dr. Blair don't have it yet. What do you got? Well, I'll talk about the ending when we get there. I was going to ask you guys something about the ending, but I probably should save that till the end of the movie because we're not there yet. But I do have a question for you guys at the end of the movie. Also, at the end of the stream, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about Horror Movie Night Episode 7. We'll get into that at the end. So stay tuned till the end if you're watching this as a video or a live stream. Just wanted to let you guys know that I am going to keep you guys updated with Episode 7. The second and third is... I probably won't be watching them then, because if I am going to get into that series, I'm going to obviously start with the first one. Mac always got them. He's always got to drink something. Which, hey, I mean, in times like that, it's not nothing wrong with taking a swig. Yeah, Dr. Blair still thinks Clark is the Thing because he's like, watch Clark. I don't remember if Clark is the Thing, though, next. Maybe he is. I really can't remember, to be honest with you. You know what would be fun movie night? Dawn of the Dead. I have plans, all right? I mean, this is obviously not the last horror movie night. I have movies planned out. I just got to figure out on what order I'm going to do them. You know what I mean? Like, I got to figure out what I'm doing with 7. I got to figure out what I'm doing with 8. But at some point, a lot of classics will come on here. I mean, obviously, this is a classic. Killer Clowns is a classic. The Evil Dead, all 3 of them are classic. So, you'll see. I'll make announcements, and you guys will see. Is there some kind of test doc? Yeah, you might want to find out who's the Thing and who's not the Thing. Man, I can't remember who it is, but I think we're about to get to the blood test here soon. Like, we could take a test of everybody's blood. Yeah, I don't remember who's the Thing next, to be honest. Maybe it's Clark. I don't remember. It's the guy who had a heart attack. Oh, okay, yeah. I know what you're talking about. I didn't know if that was next or not. Like I said, it's been about a week since I've watched this, and it's not one I watch like I used to. I need to start watching my movies more. Like, I do watch them. I'm not saying I don't. It's just I need to watch them more often. Like, I'll watch a horror movie, and then I'll just wait for a while because I'll watch other ones. But I need to get more consistent. Yes, Candyman, of course, is a classic. The blood. Somebody got to the blood, or did something get to the blood? I would hate being in their situation. I mean, you're in Antarctica, like literally in the middle of nowhere, and this is going on, and you can't trust anybody. Yeah, I see why Dr. Blair went a little crazy there. I'm glad this never had an official sequel either. I'm glad there wasn't The Thing 2 or anything like this, because this movie is great on its own. It 100% does not need a sequel, and I'm glad it didn't. LOL, that's how it is now with the coronavirus. Who has it? LOL. Yeah, yeah, I guess you could say so because they don't know who's the thing and who knows who has the coronavirus. But yeah, I guess you can relate it to that. I watched Leprechaun last night. I haven't seen Leprechaun in a long time. That's a movie I'll probably watch again sometime though. Dude, the that movie Easier Head is the worst. Wait, what is the most weird movie I've ever seen ever? Dude, what? Okay, all right, I don't know. I'm stupid. I don't know if I read that wrong or if you just typing really weird, but I could not get that out. The Thing 2011 is a pre. Yes, I know it's a prequel. I'm glad there's no sequels. What I'm saying to this original. I'm talking about like in the 80s. This came out in 82. I'm glad there wasn't The Thing 2 in 84 or something like that. The prequel, just the prequel sucks. I'm not going to consider that even canon to this movie, even though it is. Everybody's just losing it at this point. They don't know. They're just losing it. I would be losing it too if I was in their situation. I don't know. I think Mac becomes a leader though because like everyone trusts him for some reason. Like he tells them put the gun down, he puts the gun down. You know what I'm talking about? If you're watching along with me, I think that's why he becomes sort of the leader because he's pointing at everybody else. Come on, man. Easerhead. What? Eraserhead? Oh, okay, Eraserhead movie is the most weird you've ever seen. Okay, I get it now. You totally butchered what you were trying to say. I don't know. I am not all there right now. Because I don't know. I just kind of threw the stream on. So, well, I didn't throw it on. I don't know. I guess I wasn't prepared to go live or something. I don't know. See, everybody listens to Mac. You can't go wrong with Mac. That's why he's the leader. Yeah, Eraser. If you want to feel uncomfortable for an hour and a half, Eraserhead does that well. I don't know. I just haven't been in the mood to watch something new that I haven't seen, and I don't know why. Obviously on Friday the 13th, I was watching Friday the 13th. Yesterday, I watched Friday the 13th Part 8. Of course, now I'm watching The Thing with you guys here for Horror Movie Night Episode 6. That flamethrower never fails. Like, if you're holding a flamethrower in your hand, you're going to look cool no matter what. You know what I mean? Because flamethrower, that'd be so cool to own a flamethrower. I know that was random, but that would be so cool to own a flamethrower. I would so own a flamethrower. Yep. But the movie is the stupidest movie I ever saw. Okay, then. I know we're getting to the blood test here soon in the movie, which is a great scene. Probably one of the best scenes of this movie is the blood scene test. Even Mac don't trust anybody. Like, they kind of trust him. Well, they do trust him, but he does not trust anybody, and I don't blame him. Mac just points the flamethrower. He's like, Mac, I'm not a prisoner. He's like, back up. I'll burn you to a crisp. And he definitely would. Wow, this movie really is kind of fast paced. Like, it's going by pretty quick. I'm already an hour and 5 minutes into the stream. This movie is like an hour and 30 something, I think. So, I mean, it's very fast paced. Or can you? I'm not sure. I don't think you can buy one in a store, or can you? Oh, a flamethrower? To be honest with you, I have no clue. You know what? They might be illegal. I'm going to look it up. That's what this show's about. I got a phone. I'm going to look it up. Are flame throwers legal? In the United States, private ownership of a flamethrower is not restricted by federal law. Flamethrowers are legal in 48 states and restricted in California and Maryland. So there you go. There's a little fun fact for you guys on flamethrowers of this episode of Horror Movie Night, episode 6. Great fun fact for this episode. 100% fits. I don't know where you would get a flamethrower, though. I'm guessing a gun store. I don't know. It'd probably be a mini flamethrower, though. I don't know. I don't know. If anyone owns a flamethrower, let me know in the comment section down below, because that's pretty cool if you own a flamethrower. I would say that's pretty cool. Hopefully you don't burn your own house down, though. How far can a flamethrower shoot out? Let's do another fun fact. Let's see how far a flamethrower can shoot. Shoot out flames, if you will. Why did it pop up? How far can flamethrowers shoot? Why did that pop up? What the heck? Dang. As far as 50 yards, aka 46 meters. Jeez. Yes, it may be a military weapon. It's, I don't know, but that's pretty far. That's pretty far. That's cool. Fun facts, though. Flamethrowers are cool. I don't know if I'd want it. It was used in World War II. Yeah, flamethrowers are used in the war. I don't know if they are anymore, but yeah, definitely back then. Keep the facts coming. Nah, that's it. That's your 2 facts for this episode on flamethrowers, which, as I said, fits this episode absolutely perfect. I think we're about to get to the blood test now. I love that scene. He's got one of those little fire things. Little torch, if you will, or candle. You can't see what it is. Uh-oh. Who is it? I don't know who it is. Yeah, okay, it's a flare. He's got a flare. That's what it is. I couldn't see what it was because he had his hand in front of it. And I couldn't really see what it was, but it's a flare. Man, the atmosphere of this movie is so good. I love the Antarctica. I just love it. It's Mac. It's Mac's jacket. Oh, this is where he thinks it's Mac. I'm pretty sure a minigun is illegal. I don't know. Maybe do the fun fact for Predator. Oh, I'll do the Predator movie sometime. I don't know when, but I'll do the Predator movie. Here we go. Yeah, this is the blood test coming up. This is where they tie them all up on a chair. That would suck because you can't trust anyone, and you're going to be tied up on a chair when anybody can turn into the thing at any time. That sucks. What's his name who dies next? I know he starts shaking in the chair. He's like, yeah, he starts shaking. He starts spazzing out. Okay, maybe it ain't yet. I know it's coming up. I know it's coming up sometime soon. The atmosphere of this movie is so good. I'm telling you. You know what though? Having flares are cool. I've actually lit a flare before. They're pretty cool. They don't smell very good though. So there you go. Another sort of a fun fact that most of you probably already knew. Blair wants to come back inside. Treating him like a prisoner. Well, dude, you flipped out. I kind of don't blame them for locking you up. You kind of flipped out. So what do you expect them to do? You flipped out. Oh, we got your promise. Okay. Still, man. Blair, shut up, man. How much better? You gotta let He just closes it. Mac just closes the little door flap thing on him. That's funny. I agree with you that you glad there wasn't. Oh yeah, I'm glad there's not an official sequel because this movie doesn't need a sequel. Like I said, I know we have the prequel from 2011. Everyone says that movie sucked anyway, so I don't even count that movie. That movie has nothing to do with this movie. I don't care if it is canon. I don't care. Yeah, don't light a flare in a closed space. No, don't do that. You ain't gonna be able to breathe. Well, it depends how tightly closed it is. If it's really tightly closed, yeah, you're not gonna be able to breathe. There's gonna be too much smoke. They found somebody. I didn't hear the name. Up to my shack. Matt got his own shack. He deserves it, though. He deserves it, for sure. I would love to have been in this movie. That would have been awesome. Obviously, I wasn't even born, but oh, that would have been so cool. This movie's definitely a 10 out of 10 for me. The thing is, like I said, in my top 5 favorite horror movies now, definitely a 10 out of 10. No doubt about it. Why do I want a flamethrower now? Like, it's random, but I all of a sudden want a flamethrower. I think it'd be so cool to own a flamethrower, even though that would be super dangerous because you never know. But it would be pretty cool to have a flamethrower. They may come in handy, man. You never know. You may need a flamethrower. There's nothing wrong with having a flamethrower. You never know. You might need it. You really might need it. The thing might try to imitate your body, take you over. You can burn somebody. That I don't condone burning somebody, so don't. Never mind. Just forget the whole flamethrower idea. Forget it. Just forget it. Wish I can remember all the characters' names. I hate it when names slip my mind. I really hate that. Like that's one of my pet peeves of myself. Like, why are you forgetting names, bro? Like, come on. I can't remember everybody's name. That's not Childs. I thought it was Childs. Kurt Russell was in a good movie called Overboard. It's not horror, but it's a good. I've heard of Overboard. I think my mom's seen that movie. I wonder how much they cost. Flamethrowers are probably expensive, but I've heard of the movie Overboard. I haven't seen it, but I've heard of it. I barely watch any other genre of movie other than horror. Like I'm always watching horror movies, so yeah, I don't watch too many other. My collection basically is horror. I mean, there's a few movies that aren't really horror, but I don't really watch any other genre. Uh-oh, about a fight. Uh-oh, door not moving. Or that's a doorknob, yeah. He said, let's open it. Hell no. Everybody just pointing flamethrowers at each other. I mean, that's not a good idea. Y'all need to calm down a little bit. Childs is a cool character as well. I like Childs. He's probably my second favorite character in this movie. First is Mac. Second is Childs, for sure. Those are my two favorite characters of the thing. It kind of reminds me of Terminator 2, where the guy can imitate humans. Exactly. There you go. Good example. Yes, pretty much. Except for this isn't a Terminator. This is I guess you could say a disease. That's how I would put it, almost. That's why it's called the thing. Trying to kick that door down. There you go. Max in there. Dude, Mac's not playing. He's got dynamite. Anyone messes with me and the whole camp goes. I like that. That's a good line. I just can't get into other movies really, just horror. That's with me too. I mean, when you watched horror movies since you were 5 years old like me, it's hard to get into other things because really all I know is horror. I know that sounds cheesy and weird, and some people would probably understand, but really all I know is horror. So it's hard for me to get into other genres of movies other than horror. I love that line that Max said, though. Anyone misses me and the whole camp goes. Uh-oh. Max not playing. You guys better stop messing with him like that. It came from space. Yes, it came from space. Yeah, that's the ship in the beginning of the movie. The disease or the thing came from. It's not a disease. That's just the way I'm putting it. I'm not saying it is a disease. The thing came from space. Yes. You know, when Mac's beard looks frozen or whatever, it actually kind of looks cool, to be honest with you. Man, I wish I had Mac's beard, man. That his beard looks so cool. Mine's just his is just so awesome. Wish I had his beard. I need to watch this movie more than I do. But like I said, I just got this movie literally like a week or so ago. My second favorite genre is action. You know, I can watch other genres. I'm not saying I can't watch other genres, but horror is my favorite genre and the genre I will always watch the most. If that makes sense to you guys. That's just me, though. He's out of it. Yeah, he's the guy who has a heart attack. This is the heart attack scene. If you guys are watching along with me, this is the heart attack scene. This is a great scene. Mac, you better calm down with that dynamite, man. You're going to kill everybody. Oh, he's got the scalpel. Childs, what you doing? Wait, that's Childs, right? Oh, no, that ain't Childs. My bad. It's the other dude. My bad. Not Childs. No, Clark has the... Who has the scalpel? Oh, I love how his stomach just opens up and the stuff... He has teeth. Pretty much teeth in his stomach, and it bit the dude's arms off. Ugh. There's a little... Oh, it's weird. The effects, again, are spectacular in this movie. This is the most iconic scene where it imitated his face, and he's like all weird looking. You guys know what I'm talking about. The most iconic scene in this movie, that Max burning it. That's cool, too, when his head's about to come off completely. I really like that. And it's gone. That looks really cool. You know, round of applause for the effects in this movie. You can't go wrong with it. He had a really thick beard in that. Yeah, I mean, his beard's awesome. That's weird. Saying somebody's beard is awesome, that's weird. And his head is off. Oh, the tongue. Well, it's not really a tongue. It's the string thing. Because you could see his tongue in the shot. It's something else coming through his head. And then, of course, his head grows legs, which we all know if you've seen the movie. Which is really weird when his head grows legs. Taking the fire out, even though the head is not burned. So, yeah. Yeah, this scene's really iconic. It's like a spider with like weird looking eyes. If I seen that, I'd be kicking. I'd be grabbing a flamethrower. I don't have a flamethrower, but still, I'd be kicking like a freaking football or something. I'd punt that thing across the room. Yeah, that'd be freaky. I love it. I love that shot of Mac right there. And then you could just see the head crawling in the background. That's a great shot. You gotta be kidding me. Everybody turns around. I gotta tell you guys a little fun fact about that there. John originally didn't want that in the movie, but later on, somebody, I don't know if he improvised it or if they wanted him to add it, the line where he's like, oh, you gotta be kidding me, after they see the head. I think that was added in later. John originally wasn't going to have that in it. Now we're getting to the blood test scene where everyone gets tied up to the chair. Yeah, Mac is pretty much, the leader at this point, even though no one can really trust anybody. Did Clark have the scalpel? I don't know if he still has it or not. But yeah, everyone's going to get tied up. They're going to get their blood tested. And if their blood, scurries or goes crazy from the fire or heat, they know that that person's the thing. Putting the gun up the child's head. Child's head. I love this. Kurt Russell is in awesome movies called Death Proof. Was directed by Tarantino. Nice. It's good he played a good guy, a crazy guy in that. Oh, okay. Clark got shot. Clark is now dead. Got shot in the head. Shouldn't miss with Mac, man. Yeah, Mac is definitely the leader at this point. Like they're like you. He's like, you guys are gonna listen to me whether you like it or not. Like y'all are gonna listen to me. Yeah, Clark's done. Clark's done for. Shot in the head. Dead. Yeah, my second favorite character is definitely Childs. First is Mac, and then Childs for sure. I like that line he used right there. See, that's a cool line right there. He's like, we're going to find out who's the thing. I like that. He tied him up to the chair, though. That's pretty smart, actually. You see, when a man bleeds, it's just tissue. You see, when a man bleeds, it's just tissue. Yeah, see, the blood would crawl away from the hot. Yeah. This seems really cool. Like I said, this is probably one of my favorite scenes in the movie. I always thought he was the thing at first, and I was like, oh, I don't know. Because he looked so nervous before they took the blood test. You know what I mean? I was like, something's up. Why is he so nervous? And he's not the thing. Oh man, just being in this situation would suck. Here we go, Windows. See if he's the thing. Cutting your thumb that right there, that would be so painful. I mean, this part right here getting cut. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's a very tender spot. Couldn't you just do it somewhere else? What do you think if they made a TV series out of this movie? Would that be dumb? A TV series out of the thing? I don't know really. I think they should just leave it be. This is my thing with modern day horror or just Hollywood in general. They always want to remake stuff. They always want to do something to, I don't know, just leave original movies alone. Let's just keep making original movies. Keep throwing out original ideas. Remakes aren't bad. Like I watch remakes and I enjoy some remakes. And movies that, if you can do a remake right, then I say go ahead and do a remake. But I don't think the thing needs touched. I mean, even today this movie's just spectacular. So I don't think this. I don't think they should do a TV series of this. No, because didn't you say this affects the whole world besides them? In the beginning, it said that I really don't know. I could be wrong on that, but like I said, I really don't know to be honest. Max good. Of course he's good. He ain't the thing. Still got to do Doc and Clark. Topper. It's good. Jump scares coming up here too is really good when the blood actually does freak out, which I don't remember who it is. Like I don't know. I need to watch this movie a lot more than I do. I really do because this movie's so good. Uh-oh, Palmer. Is it Palmer? I want to say it's Palmer. It is, isn't it? This is pure nonsense. No, it's not pure nonsense. You really need to know. If something's going down like this, I think you really need to know who's who and who's the thing. Yes, I was right. It's Palmer. The blood is gone. That's a cool shot when the blood scatters everywhere. He's like, I love it. All the effects. His eyes are literally popping out of his skull. Oh, that's just nasty. Just gruesome. Oh, look at the blood. If you guys are watching along with me, you see it right now. It's so good. Oh, his feet went through the floor. That's cool. See, that's why the idea of tying them was like kind of sucks. Like if you're in the situation of being tied next to that thing, that sucks. Oh, his whole head just split. Freaking tongue came out, wrapped around, and now the other dude's getting bit. He has teeth coming out of his head like this. Oh my gosh. Forget that, man. That's good stuff, though. Remake era has been going on for 20 years, almost even before that. But recent years, remakes been most of the horror movies being made. Yeah, we're in the era of remakes. I'm hoping that doesn't last much longer. I'm hoping here within the next few years we get original horror movies. But we are definitely in the era of remakes. And like I said, remakes are not always a bad thing. But sometimes it's like, can you just make something original? Like, we don't need another remake to an amazing movie. Just give us something original that's amazing. That's what I like. I would like a new horror movie to come out and it be amazing. And not a remake. But if a remake's good, then good. You know what I mean? But let's just get original stuff. We don't need these remakes all the time. Well, he's dead. Palmer's dead. Goodbye, Palmer. They all want untied now, and I don't blame them because that's pretty traumatic. I mean, I would be like, come on now. Burning. Palmer's burning. Is that Palmer? No, that's not Palmer. That's the guy who's bit. I don't know his name. Sorry. If you're watching along with me, you know what I'm talking about. The guy who got bit from the freaking head, skull, teeth thingy. He's dead. Uh-oh. No, he's good. Knowles? Is that his name? Knowles is good? I think his name's Knowles. He feels good being untied. He's like, yeah, I'm untied. I ain't got to worry about that no more. Childs is good. Childs is a great character. If Mac wasn't the main character, Childs would definitely be the main character. You're good, bro. He's a little worried there, though. You can tell he's a little worried. He's like, I don't know. Am I me or am I the thing? I don't really know. I would let him loose. Like, he wants to be let loose. Let him loose. He's obviously not the thing because his blood was good. Prom Night had a reimagining that I didn't mind. Haven't seen it. Agree, too many remakes. Yes, very much too many remakes. We need original stuff. Carrie 2013 I didn't like. Haven't seen it. Did you notice the doctor has a nose ring? Oh, and this? No, I didn't notice it at all. Actually, it's funny that you mentioned it because I really didn't notice it. Carrie, the Carrie 2013, no, I probably won't watch that. I still don't own the original Carrie yet, and I need to do that. But no, I didn't notice the doctor has a nose ring in this. I don't know why. I didn't notice it. Like, again, when I do these horror movie nights, I'm commentating the movie, but at the same time, I'm chatting with you guys, so I'm missing things, and that's just how it is when you do a live stream. We had that little mishap in the beginning when I forgot to plug my charger in. That was really stupid. I think we're getting closer to the end of the movie because we're about 1 hour and 30 minutes into the stream. I think this is going to be the second longest horror movie night. So that's pretty cool. I'll make an announcement here in a little bit for the future of the horror movie nights. And yeah, so stay tuned for that. And I want to talk about the end of this movie. When we get to the end of this movie, I have a question for all of you who's watching this as a video or a live stream. Yes, the doctor had a nose ring in the Arctic. Oh, wow. Yeah, I really didn't notice it. I'm watching it on Blu-ray. I got the collector's edition here from Scream Factory. It looks beautiful on this Blu-ray. Like, I can't stress that enough. Scream Factory in my opinion, is the best company to get horror movies if they have a collector's edition. Because I know they don't have a collector's edition for every horror movie, but if they do have it, I would recommend getting Scream Factory's edition of it. Yeah, just a few more minutes. Yeah, we're getting there. Right now we're on the part where they're moving the floorboards and they're about to go underground or whatever. Sorry, man, have to go to bed in the AM. Oh, hey, that's cool, man. I'm gonna miss the question. Hey, that's fine. I'll just say it right now. Actually, it's the question is at the end of this movie, which we're getting there. Do you think Mac or Childs is the thing? They're the last two characters at the end, and they're like, let's just see what happens. Mac says that. Do you think it's Mac or Childs? Let me know in the comment section or the live chat. So I'll just ask that now. But at the end of this episode, I will talk about the future of horror movie night and episode 7. But yeah, that was my question for you guys. So let me know if you guys think it's Mac or Childs, because I honestly don't know. John Carpenter had an interview in this Blu-ray from Scream Factory, and he said he knows the answer, but obviously I don't think he's ever told anybody who is the thing at the end of this movie. I don't think it's Mac, but at the same time, I kind of do think it's Mac because he's the main character. I'm thinking Childs was the one who was normal, and Mac was the one who ended up becoming. I don't know. We're not going to know. Drew Shaw's horror reviews think it's Childs. I don't know. I don't know if it's Childs or Mac. I kind of want to say it's Mac because I feel like it would be Mac for some reason. I feel like John Carpenter would make it Mac if he did let us know in the movie. But it could be Childs. I don't know. John Carpenter knows. If you want to know the answer to that, you got to ask John Carpenter. You got to ask John Carpenter because I don't know. It could be Childs, though. I don't know. I'm going to go with Mac, though. That's a big debate. I could probably make a video. Oh, nah. I ain't going to make a video on it. But basically, since we're getting to the end, I do want to say this as well. Because didn't Childs, you couldn't see his breath in the car? Okay, yeah. There you go. Yeah, people say that's one of the theories because you can see Mac's breath and not Childs. That's a good theory. It probably, maybe. I don't know. I don't know, really. Maybe it is Childs. I don't know, but I know that's a theory that people say. I know you can see Mac's breath and not Childs. So maybe it is Childs. I don't know. But another thing I want to say, too, I will be having a video out either tomorrow or the next day. I'm going to do my top 5 favorite horror movies update because I know I did that video in May of 2019. But my list has changed since then, so I am going to do that video sometime soon. So you guys can definitely expect that in the near future. Also, if you guys have enjoyed this horror movie night so far, please leave a like and subscribe. That would be much appreciated. Yeah, that would be much appreciated. I almost did my outro, but we're not there yet. We're not there quite yet. But I just wanted to say that, like, if you guys enjoyed this, definitely join the channel because, I'm always welcoming new people. Especially if you're a horror fan, you will absolutely love this channel. Oh, there goes the dynamite. Down the hole! Run! Oh, yeah, they're blowing up the spaceship. It's gone. Spaceship is gone. It has exploded. No more spaceship. If he was human, you could see it, but he's not human at the end. Maybe. I really don't know. I don't know. John Carpenter knows the answer. Maybe it is Childs. I have enjoyed it. Childs is an alien. Yeah, all right. I mean, everybody says Childs, and I think it's because you can't see his breath. So you guys are probably right. You know what? I'm changed my mind. It probably is Childs. It's probably not Mac. It's Childs. So, yeah. All right. You know what? I'm gonna go with Childs. I'm gonna agree with you guys. Have a good night, 80s horror fan. Blowing everything up, man. You can't. Gotta get rid of this thing. Yeah. See what I did there? The thing. Get rid of this thing. Oh, it's not funny. About the merch, if you could make shirts like that, you could sell. Those are not going to be those are not official shirts. I'm probably going to be changing my channel logo here soon. I know it's been Myers for so long, but I'm probably going to change my channel logo here soon. But I do want to have merch at some point. I don't know if it'll be anytime soon, so don't expect it anytime soon. But as I said, I do want to have merch for this channel for you guys to purchase. I actually got some pretty decent love on those posts I made on Instagram of the shirts. So, I don't know. We'll just have to see what the future holds. But like I said, I probably will be changing my logo here soon on the channel, but I don't know when. Speaking of that, if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, please follow me on Instagram at Michael Myers Reacts, all lowercase. Also follow my Facebook page in the link down below. Maybe after you hit a certain subscribers. That's what I was thinking as well. I don't want to do it yet since currently of this live stream what am I saying? Currently of doing this live stream, I'm currently at 312 subscribers. So I want to wait for a little bit until I decide that, hey, I'm going to do merch. I want more people to join the channel before I do that. But merch is something that I have in mind and possibly something that's going to happen in the future. There's only 3 of them left, so we're definitely getting closer to the end because we know the last 2, as I asked that question, is Mac and Childs. So we're definitely getting closer to the end. I think this actually might end up being my longest horror movie night. This might beat the Candyman episode because that one was like an hour and 37 minutes. We're currently at an hour and 36. It's gone. Oh, crap. That's pretty cool. Yeah, the designs I did were pretty cool. They're pretty simple, and it was just me, just messing around and kind of toying with this certain app I had if I was to make shirts. You know what I mean? We officially hit an hour and 37 minutes, so I think this one's going to be my longest. This is my longest stream, which is fine. Pretty cool. Making horror movie night history, if you will. Got to get that dynamite on barrels. Got to blow the whole thing up. Make sure this thing is dead, even though technically it doesn't die. I really am glad there's not an official sequel to this. Michael Myers Reacts hat and shirt and hoodies. I wasn't thinking about hats. If I do merch, it'll probably be Michael Myers Reacts t-shirts and hoodies, and that'll be it. Just t-shirts and hoodies. Let me know in the comment section down below if you guys want t-shirts and hoodies. I'll probably mention it again here in the future. But I really think it would be cool to have Michael Myers Reacts t-shirts and hoodies. But I'm not going to be doing that anytime soon. I want to, like I said, let more people join. Uh-oh, fingers in the face. I remember this. Oh, nasty. Oh, the fingers are like actually in his freaking face. Oh, it's gross. It's like under the skin in his face. Nasty. And this is officially the longest horror movie night episode. We are at an hour and 38 minutes. Woohoo! Making horror movie night history. We still have to beat 7 viewers watching live. The most people I've had on a horror movie night is 7 people, so we still have to break that record. But we have officially have the longest horror movie night now, which is episode 6. Usually people do that with thousands of subs. Yeah, I know. I didn't say anytime soon, but I don't want to wait super long. I mean, you could really do merch at any time. You just make a store online and people can purchase them. I mean, we'll see, though. We'll see. It's something I might do or it's something that might not even happen. So don't keep your hopes up. But I do want to hear feedback from you guys. Let me know if you guys want Michael Myers Reacts merchandise because I might do it. Uh-oh. I think if Mac had to, I think he would have blown himself up to kill the thing. I think so. I think he would have killed himself to kill the thing, like officially get rid of it, but I don't know. Hello, do it. 1990, you gonna be there longer. What? Do it. 1990, you gonna be there. Is that, what are you saying? What? I'm totally lost. I don't know what you're saying. Yeah, you lost me there. I don't know what you mean by what you're talking about. Uh-oh. Better throw that dynamite, boy. What is it? Oh, shoot. It's going through the floor. Jump. And you just dropped the dynamite. Oh, it's coming through the floor. What is the thing actually, though? I mean, it is pretty much a creature film, but like the thing is like, it's not a disease. I know it's called. It's sort of like a disease though, because you don't know who it is. But the thing is, oh yeah, I imitated that one guy now with the jaws on the side of the face now instead of a. That's cool how it's like. It's just really weird. You got the jaws in the stomach, the jaw on the side of the face, on the top. I mean, this thing is just everywhere. Do it. Do it. 1990 miniseries. Okay, I see what you're saying now. Maybe, I don't know. I don't have any plans to do that one anytime soon, to be honest. But I may do that one at some point. The thing's cool, man. These effects, you can't go wrong with the effects in this movie. It's a mystery. Yeah, this movie's like a mystery horror movie slash creature slash, I don't know. It's mystery horror slash creature. That's what it is. And John Carpenter did a phenomenal job with it. I almost said John with it. Job with it. Currently at 1 hour and 41, so this is 100% the longest episode, which is cool because I love The Thing. This movie's so good. Also, expect a review for this movie in the future. I'm definitely going to review The Thing, so definitely expect it in the future because it's happening. I don't know when, but it's happening. All right, here we are. This is the end of the film right here. Childs and Mac are the last two left. The Shining, maybe. That's what I'm probably going to do. I will probably do a horror movie night of The Shining. Since we're pretty much at the end of the movie here, I want to tell you guys a little bit about the future of horror movie nights. Horror movie nights are going to be moved back to once a week. I know I've been doing these on Wednesdays and Saturdays, which episode 5 was on a Tuesday, and this one was on a Sunday, which is really weird. But usually the horror movie nights are on Wednesdays and Saturdays. Now they're just going to go back to once a week. I'm going to do an episode every Saturday at 8. So this Wednesday, there will not be an episode 7. I will be back here a week from today. Maybe. I may also take a break. I don't know yet. I know I said on the last episode that I might be taking a break, and I still might be taking that break. But as of right now, I may be coming back next week, but these are definitely going to be moved back to once a week. I'm not going to do them on Wednesdays and Saturdays. They're just going to be Saturdays now. Also, on Horror Movie Night Episode 7, I am hoping to have a guest join me on whatever movie me and that guest is going to be watching. So Episode 7 is going to be really fun. So if you guys enjoyed these 6 and this one especially, join me next week because if I do it next week, I may take my break. But either way, join me for Episode 7 because it's going to be fun and I'm going to have a guest. So that's the update for the Horror Movie Nights. Here we are, Childs and Mac at the end of the movie. Yeah, you can't see his breath, so I think it's Childs now. You're right. I've heard that theory before, but I never even thought of it that way, which is, I should have. Definitely think it's Childs. Childs is the thing. I like that. Why don't we just wait here for a little while? See what happens. I love that. That's a great line. That's one of my favorite lines from this movie. Why don't we just wait here for a while? See what happens. I like that. That's one where got a lot to talk about. Oh yeah, and The Shining. I'll join for episode 7. These are fun. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing for 7 yet. I'll probably do something on my Instagram. So follow me at Instagram. I'll probably figure out who's going to join me on there. I'll talk to some people about a certain movie. Whoever wants to join me for episode 7. I don't know yet. That's why I'm not announcing episode 7 tonight. I just wanted to give you guys an update. But that was the update for Horror Movie Nights. And that is it. That is the end of John Carpenter's The Thing, one of my favorite horror movies of all time. I had a lot of fun. If you guys did enjoy this, please leave a like and subscribe. That would be much appreciated. Follow my Facebook page or follow me on Instagram, and I will keep you guys updated if I'll be doing episode 7 next Saturday. or if I'm taking a break. I will also announce on my Facebook page and my Instagram what episode 7 is going to be, like what movie and what guest is going to be joining me. So definitely follow me on Instagram at Michael Myers Reacts, all lowercase, and also follow my Facebook page, which the link is in the description down below. And I will see you guys on the next horror movie night. I love them. These horror movie nights are so fun, and I will definitely be doing these for a while.